to another mini retreat. My name is Sister Anne Mary Molyet, and this retreat is called Sifting for Truth. I don't know about you, but there are many times that I have sifted for truth. In fact, as I was preparing for this mini retreat, I noticed that searching for the truth is almost a daily happening. You know, even in conversation, we say, "Give it to me straight. Don't give me any fluff. I just want to hear it straight." I've also heard a wife ask her husband, "Tell me, honey, does this dress make me look fat?" Or a parent to a child, "Tell me the truth, tell me the truth. And if you do, we can negotiate the consequences." Science, guys, science is all about searching for the truth and gathering the data, all the research that supports that truth. So our lives are made up of the search for the truth in ways in which we probably seldom reflect upon. Another instance that comes to mind is in court. Someone is to testify, and they're asked, "Do you solemnly swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? So help you God?" Interesting. It's like we need God's help to be truth tellers. And we know that the lack of truth or the confusion around truth can begin to sow seeds of doubt and mistrust. And guys, don't we all know that the mistrust of another person or of an institution can really undermine it? So sifting for the truth is a very important spiritual practice. As Christian disciples, the truth is objective, often objective. The truth is proclaimed to us by Jesus. So Jesus is the one who says the truth will set you free. And the objectivity of truth, we can look to the 10 Commandments. Those commandments are objective truth. The Beatitudes, objective truth. So there is a way in which we can measure how we are living by truth. In our society right now, our culture, relativism certainly has a strong foothold. So relativism is based on the individual. Whatever you think is true is true. And if you think it's not true, it's not true. And each individual can come up with their own set of truths, not objective truths. And we know this just leads to a lot of individualism, narcissism, and lack of care for relationships and for all of God's creation. I'd like you to just ponder a moment. You know, when we take a look at the Old Testament, the New Testament, you know, first the Old Testament, we're not the prophets, each one of them, sent by God to speak a truth to the people. The people usually did not like the truth, or they could not grasp the truth. Jesus, was he not sent by his Father to tell us the truth about God and God's ways? Jesus, too, spent his whole life revealing the truth of who He is, the Son of God, fully human, fully divine. And that God wants to set us free with the truth. So truth is very important for us to pay attention to and to sift for the truth. And I like that word sift, because it certainly suggests that truth, or the pearl of great price, if you will, sifting for gold, that there is also a lot of rubbish with it. And that we have to sift and wait, pay attention, listen to what eventually surfaces as the truth. So I invite you today, an exercise of awareness. Reflect on all the ways today in which you encountered ways in which you were seeking the truth. Perhaps at work with a colleague, perhaps in doing some research, perhaps in reading, disciplining your children, being in relationship with others. Notice it. Become aware. The second session, we're going to look at 2 vignettes of how truth evolves over a span of time, years. And lastly, the third session, we're going to look at tools. You know, another word for sifting is discernment. What are the tools for discerning that which is of God? So it's going to be a great series. Look forward to being with you. Have a wonderful day.